Yeah, the gang. It's your girl Maya De Niro.
And I'm Nisa Andrea.
And you found the Real Sistas
Podcast.
we cringy. But no, welcome back. If you new, this is the Real Sistas Podcast, episode 19. We're just moving along, flourishing. If you know, you know our story. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yeah, so make sure you follow our Apple Podcast, rss.com. Mm-hmm. What else we got?
Patreon.
I forgot. Patreon.
Spotify.
Mm-hmm. We got it all.
YouTube.
So like, comment, and subscribe, and stop freaking playing. Because y'all like listening to us. You wouldn't be here if you didn't. And if, so, you know what? Let's take a moment of silence and let them go ahead and subscribe and comment. Okay. Give us some time. Sorry. Okay, go ahead.
So, yeah, if you listen in on rss.com or Spotify, something like that, yeah, we're sitting here, chilling, back in the same location as we was last week. Mm-hmm. So, we can get right into the topics, Fred, if you want to. What's up? You ready? Mm-hmm. So, it's like we're developing this relationship with God. Mm-hmm. On our own, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. On our own path, our own journey, our own time, all that. So, what do you kind of want God to reveal in your life right now?
My purpose. You know, I talk about that all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, and of course I know it's work behind just, finding that purpose. Like, what I want him to reveal to me is what is my purpose of being on this earth. Mm-hmm. And I know in order to get that is I have to build a relationship with him. Yeah. And yeah, I grew up as a Christian going to church and stuff, but going to church isn't enough. I want to have that personal relationship with him where I have with you or like I have with anybody. So I know it's like work behind it. Like I can't just pray to God and ask God for these things when I'm not even doing the little things that he wants me to do. So I just want him to reveal my purpose. I want him to reveal my reason for being on this earth, and that's the main thing. I mean, it's other things I guess I want him to reveal. I mean, would that be considered like my husband type stuff like that too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's gonna
come. Just doing like your future life, your future.
Yeah. My future life for sure, like kids and all of that.
Dream home, stuff like that.
He knows my desires, so. He knows the desires of everyone's heart, but he's not going to give it to someone, for one, if you're not ready, and two, if you're not doing the small things that he's asking you to do.
Being obedient. Mm-hmm. You got gray hair.
How you feel about that?
You got gray hair in the front. You can't talk about me no more.
Yeah, I seen the other day.
Yeah, get that.
It just grew in with the braids, though. I was like, hold on. No, I ain't got as much as you, though.
Right, smack down in the front.
It's only a few pieces, though. You got it all over. And I didn't have no gray hair when I was your age.
Oh, it's just funny.
Don't play with me, ho.
Oh, no.
I'm just kidding.
Anyway, so.
You talking about God.
Who the freak? See how quick folks can change?
And you see what I'm saying? Forgive me, Lord. You don't judge me for that.
Yeah. And that's another thing. This walk with God, you're not judging others on their path. Because it's you and God, y'all work that out on your own. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
But I feel about anybody, for real.
So, like, do you think you can be in a relationship with a man who don't 100% believe in God?
No.
No.
I'm going to say no for me, but then again, it's like, I could, but it'll be a lot of work because your reason. Okay, so say it's a man coming to my life, right? This is how I look at it. I look at it kind of both ways. If a man comes into my life and he don't believe in God, what if God put me in this person's life to show them how good God is to me?
You think that would be a purpose?
Purpose for who? Me or them?
Both. You know what I'm saying? Your purpose of showing and his purpose of. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Receiving. Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't, and this may sound bad, I don't know, but I wouldn't want. I ain't gonna say I wouldn't want because I don't mind, but it's like you don't believe in God. Why am I change you? It's just like, and I don't want to look at it like that. So I feel like I could, but I don't want to. Mm-hmm. I could be in a relationship with somebody, because automatically I be canceling guys out if they don't believe in God now.
So you met guys recently that kind of don't?
I ain't gonna say recently, but I have. I have met guys that say they don't believe in God. They are just like spiritual, but what's spiritual? You know what I'm saying? What do you mean you're spiritual? Like, you just don't believe that there's a God. They don't believe that's a heaven or hell.
So what are you worshiping, I guess?
Yeah, people? So what? Yeah, so you're spiritual, but what does that mean? And he couldn't explain that, so I'm like, yeah, nah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like you said, like what if you was put in his life to kind of show him, reveal him? Quay always be like, why would my purpose be to help somebody else out? And I see what he's saying, but I'm still like I was saying, that little girl or that baby, you know what I'm saying, live for 10 days. Why was that baby's purpose for somebody else? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I get that, but I didn't know how to answer that question.
But if you really think about it, a lot of the times our purpose is to serve or to help someone else out. If you really think about it.
I didn't know how to answer that question for him. Like, I don't know why somebody else's purpose will be put on earth for somebody else, you know?
To teach somebody a lesson.
Yeah.
Like sometimes God show you lessons after lesson, and your lesson gets harder and harder because you're not learning from the first mistake. So that's how you can tell him that. And I say that because I see people all the time, and I read something too. It said God will put people in your life. So they say you meet the same person every time, but it'd be worse and worse. Yeah. It's just the same thing. Like the girl, something might have been going on in her life that, you know, God said, I'm gonna put this baby in your life. You didn't recognize it then. You gonna lose this baby in 10 days. So that's why that stuff happens, because you don't learn from your first mistake.
But I'm saying, what's that benefiting from that person? Like, what the baby getting out of that? I guess helping her mom or his mom, you know what I mean? Yeah, I mean,
like,
I don't know.
All babies go to heaven, so that baby, he might have did that. I don't know. I really can't answer that question.
I know.
I can't, but I see where he's coming from too. But I thought you were saying, like, as far as like our purpose, and everybody's purpose is to help people. If you really think about everything that we do is helping.
Not really. Like, what's their purpose to sing? They're not helping nobody. I mean, it might because of their music.
It can, though.
It can, but her purpose is not truly to help somebody.
Yes, it is. Like, Summer Walker helps a lot, like, with her music, with sadness and talking about...
But you heard her. She said she do it for her. She don't do it for nobody else.
Exactly, but still, her purpose behind it is... A lot of women behind it can relate.
Yeah, but if you can just off the gate sing like Beyonce, I don't feel like it's necessarily helping people.
You're saying because she sing, but her lyrics,
her music is do what it help people, but that's the purpose.
That's the purpose. It ain't the singing part. Yes, God gave you this gift, but it's a purpose behind that gift, and her gift is to help people. That's why so many people like her, because they can relate. A lot of people listen to people, not everybody, but a lot of people that listen to these people relate to that. They can relate to what they're saying.
They can really relate to Beyonce, or her music just catchy?
I feel
just a good vibe.
I feel like it's both. And it's still a purpose behind that.
Yeah.
It's just like now, like I listen to a lot of Christian hip hop. And I feel like I can relate to that more than I can rap music. I don't listen to rap music like I used to. I still listen to it. I'm not saying that I don't. But when I listen to it, it's like, okay, the reason why I can see why I like this kind of music. Like when I be listening to rap music, just straight rap music, like, I see why I like this music. I like the beats of it.
Yeah.
It's not what they're saying.
And now they pop up on my For You page on TikTok every day. Hip-hop, Christian hip-hop.
You don't like it, though?
I listen to it. I'm like, okay, that's straight. But I don't think I could just
I feel like I'm going to rub off on you, though, with the music that I feel like I will. And I'm just saying, I'm not trying to say, oh, you going to be doing this. I'm not saying that you will. This may not happen. I'm just saying, like, it's just like with a person that, like, if the person was to come into my life, like I said, like if I was to meet a man, he didn't believe in God, and then he came into my life or whatever, and we got together, that was like, God was like, the same instant he came into my life, God was like, you have to help this person. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way. And I'm like, okay, I don't want to do it, but I end up being with that person. I may rub off on them like, oh, I see what God is doing for her.
And that's the purpose.
And that's the thing. That's why you don't judge a person, tell a person, oh, you need to be baptized, you need to be Christian, you need to be this, you need to be that. You can't tell a person what they need to be.
Yeah. That's wrong.
You show people your experience and let them see for themselves. You don't tell somebody, oh, you need to believe in God. You need to do this. No, you don't do that. You just show them.
That's sinning itself. You judging the next person, but you a Christian. That's what's wrong with folks. Mm-hmm. People around here, you already know. Like, help that person. Yeah. Let that person seek God for themselves. Don't pinpoint people out like, oh yeah, you need to go get saved. You need to go get saved. Yeah. You need to look in the mirror and fix your flaws. That's what's wrong with folks. That's so crazy.
Yeah, and if you think about it too, like even just like people that work at call centers, they may not feel like they have a purpose, but you may talk to somebody on the phone. Like I've never worked in a call center, and I don't know, but it's just an example. Like somebody on the phone with that person, right? And they having a bad day. You could say something like, "Oh, I hope you have a great day. It was good talking to you." That it could have just made their day. Something small.
Never know.
So your purpose you have a purpose behind everything. Like even with your job now, with my job now, I definitely have a purpose for what I do. You have a purpose for what you do. Quay, he sells cars. He got a purpose behind what he's doing right now, even though he may not. We all three may feel like we need to be doing something different, but we need to. The thing is, they always say God is not going to bless you until you are happy with where you are,
and you are fully acceptance of what you need.
Exactly.
What you desire. Like, if you're not that person, why are he gonna give it to you for you to mess it up? You know
Exactly. He's not. That's why he don't give you those things until you're ready. So we can 100% say, oh, we want to move here, we want to do this. He's not going to say, oh, y'all up and go until we are 100% ready.
100% believe in him that he's going to bring us out of whatever the situation is. And I can admit, I do gotta work on faith. Like I can say all day, I believe, and then when it boils down to it, I'm like
I said before, like the healing stage and the relationship with God, like they're always gonna be a constant battle. It's gonna be something that you always have to work with. Yeah. It's like, you'll fall off. It's just like with a marriage. A marriage, people think, oh, like, because I saw a podcast or whatever. I've never been married, so I can't really fully speak on that. But it made sense what they said. Like, you're in a relationship. Once you cross over into marriage, everything is different. Mm-hmm. Like, they said they don't understand. They understand why, but they don't understand why. It's like, we're still the same. Experience. They said marriage is a business. Like, it's a business. I don't know. I've never been married, but they say it's really a business. Like, it's legit. Like, it's like 24-hour thing. Like, you may have to put your marriage above everything else in life. Yeah. So it's like, but yeah, I mean, I see where you're coming from, but everything has a purpose behind it. I don't care what it is. It has a purpose behind it.
So you can't date a man that don't believe in God. That's what the question was.
I said, I answered it already.
I know, it's like you can or you can't though. Cause you was like, you could, but you wouldn't want to. So that's
I could, but I wouldn't want to. Like if that was something that I felt like that person, like, oh, I need to help this person. Or like I said, like some way, somehow God revealed it to me, then okay. But if not, I don't think I could just do that if God is like, oh no. Because I would definitely pray to God, like, remove this person out of my life. They don't remove that person, that'll probably be my answer. Because I always pray that. That's why I don't have nobody in my life now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, so me and my boyfriend just recently started praying together. Mm-hmm. And like, it was kind of my idea, but it's like now that we're together, he initiates it. Because sometimes I don't even think about it when we get like, I'll say it to him, and then, I don't think about it when we're together, but then we're together, he's like, we pray today? And I'm like, I haven't, so let's go ahead and pray, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I like that, and I feel like that's important to me. Mm-hmm.
It is. And that's the thing, like, you probably rubbing off on him. I ain't gonna say probably. You are rubbing off on him. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like he see you go to church. He see, the things that you're doing and stuff. And that's making him become the man that you know what I'm saying, that you want him to be.
And I hope he want to be as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he do because he wouldn't initiate it if he didn't.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you feel like that's important, praying together and
100%.
meditating.
I'm not being in a relationship with no man I'm not praying with. I'm not meditating with. I want us to be the next relationship I be in. I want us to be in the kitchen cooking and just be like, let's stop and pray. Mm-hmm. I want us to just pray together. I don't want us to go. And then it's another thing too. Like my next relationship, or I can say, relationship. Like if I'm living with my man or married or whatever. I don't want us to go to bed separately. Like, my man get off at 9 o'clock. I want to wait for him to get home. And we'll go to bed at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and it just depends on the hours and stuff that, you know, he's working. But I also want a man that's like-minded like me. I want my man to want to be successful, like as successful as I want to be. Entrepreneur type stuff, you know, somebody that can motivate me. I don't want to be in a relationship with somebody that's not going to help me grow. Like, if I'm trying to build my relationship with God and pray more, I want you to be able to help me. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's okay, you know, to get in a relationship with somebody and you help them. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. But I want a man that's gonna help me grow. I feel like I've been doing all the you know, trying to do this and trying to do that in a relationship. I want to sit back and I want my man to be above me. Yeah. So
yeah, I get that. So do you think others can kind of hinder your relationship with God? Like, say you do meet this man, he not 100% for God. You think he can hinder your relationship?
I'm gonna say no, because it really depends on the person. But me, I'm speaking for myself. No, because my relationship with God is gonna always be personal. Yeah, it's definitely personal. So.
So yeah, probably not. Cause if you let somebody hinder your relationship with God, do you really know God?
Exactly. It's just like if I get in a relationship with somebody, what the world? I get in a relationship with somebody and that hinders my relationship with you. You know what I'm saying? God, my relationship with God is just the same type of relationship. I ain't gonna say the same type, but I got a relationship with. I'm building my relationship with God the same way I got a relationship with my mom and my cousins and my sister and
our relationship is different than you and God and me and God.
Exactly. So if I meet somebody, that just goes to show how weak I could be.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm not a weak individual at all. So it's like. Yeah, if I get in a relationship and that's not messing my relationship with my mom or my sister and my cousins, why is it gonna mess my relationship with God?
Yeah.
So
that's well said. That's well said.
Yeah. So
yeah.
So
So
is that how you feel too, though?
Yeah. No, I'm not letting nobody come between me and God.
Like now, I done got in the habit of like meditating, journal, and praying. Like those are like 3 things that I do daily. If I get in a relationship, that's the same thing I'm going to do.
I was journaling and stuff.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
So it's just.
You just make time for what you want to make time for real. If you don't make time for God, then you will.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. So that's why I feel like God has to be the root and center of my relationship.
That's always, even with friends, I want friends that's the same way. And I feel like that's why I ain't gonna say I don't, but I just haven't met those women yet. But I know them women are coming.
Yeah.
Like I
feel it
I
too.
know, yeah. Those I'm gonna find me some.
And it's hard you meet somebody in your 30s that's in their 30s too. You know what I'm saying? That's probably better. You already developed to yourself, and maybe she has too. So yeah. That's why this move we about to do, because we gonna do it. I don't care.
Yeah, that
we going wherever we go. I don't care.
You thought we going wherever we go. But nah, for real. I just, you know, I definitely would feel comfortable if you and, you know, Quay is there.
Oh yeah. And then we can find somewhere else.
I feel better.
Not far from each other or whatever. In the same development, whatever. Yeah, we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
But so let's talk about submission a little bit. So we're talking about God and relationship, men and women. Do you think running like his bath, baking him cookies, or like rubbing his back equal to submission?
Rubbing his back and running his water and stuff. Is submitting?
Yeah. Do you think that's submitting?
I mean, it can be, yeah, but
all around the short answer.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
What do you think?
I think no too.
Yeah,
that's
like
basic.
Yeah. So me personally, number one thing, and I said this to you already, I'm not submitting to no man that has not submitted to God. I'm not. And oh my God, like it's so attractive for a man to just love God. And I'm not saying I want a man that's just like holy sanctified and do this. I don't want no deacon in the church, okay? I want my man to have his own relationship with God like I am. I want a guy that's like me. I want a male version of myself. I really do. Oh my God. Because me, I listen to that rap, you know, not rap, that Christian hip hop. I take shots here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like I still live my life the way I want to live my life. Like I still enjoy life. You know, like, but I still live for God at the same time. So it's like, I want a man that's the same way. And I don't want to be judged, you know, because of those things. Like, I'm not saying, oh, because I'm taking shots and I'm doing this, like, I want my man to be like that too. Like, if my man don't drink, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't even drink for real. I just do it occasionally. So,
yeah.
But,
yeah, so.
But yeah, I'm not, that's the number one thing. I'm not submitting to no man that don't submit to God. But I'm going to submit to my husband, okay? I'm going to submit to, especially if he everything that I desire, I'm going to submit in boyfriend and girlfriend. I'm going to submit in that relationship. Yeah, so it's like.
As long as our goals align and our mindsets align, then I feel like everything will work out. And then submission comes because we both will submit to each other.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, both submit. I feel like a man should submit to that woman as well. Like, yeah, it's always like being biased, like women, oh, you gotta submit to your man. Men should submit to that woman too. Like,
this ain't no gender roles. Everybody is everybody 100% in the whole relationship. I don't care.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like submission is like a test between the wife, the husband, and God. Cause like temptation come in all the time. Like me and my boyfriend be talking. I'm like, look, you ever feel tempted? Come to me. You know what I'm saying? Feel tempted like you gonna cheat? Come to me. Like, we're gonna talk it out first. Like, you know what I'm saying? We look all that. Of course, we're gonna look at other men, other women. Cool. You know what I'm saying?
How do you think you will feel after that? Do you feel like your trust will be broken? Like, even if he do come to you and say, oh, I'm feeling the urge that I want to talk to other women, do you really think you can handle it?
I don't know. I feel like my reaction gonna be, well, what can I do to kind of turn your head back this way? Like, what am I doing wrong? Or it might not even be me. He probably will say that. It's probably not you.
Exactly. So if it's
not I don't know how
that's what I'm saying. Like, you want him to do that, but can you handle it?
Probably can. At this stage right now,
yeah,
I probably can.
And your trust, you'll be worried about him. You probably won't be like you are now. You'll probably be like wanting to check his phone or just wanting to. So it's like you want him to do that, but can you really, really genuinely like?
I want to get to that stage where we can have no conversation.
I feel like that's something you should do in a marriage.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely.
But I was gonna say something. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I forgot what it was. But
like, yeah, I don't know. I want us to be able to get to that point where we can have like them conversations, especially 20 years in marriage. Yeah, I want to know. You know, before you just step out on me. That's where the submission and all that come in to play, like temptation. Like that hinders the relationship. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like now, I don't have time to be worried about another person. Like far as checking that location, like, what he doing now? He ain't text back. Wonder where. Even a child, I don't have time for a child.
It's just too much energy.
Yeah, especially on the path I'm on, the journey I'm on, the road I'm on. I don't got time for that.
Yeah, it's just too much energy for real. Like that's another thing. Like I be talking to my cousin all the time, and I be like, you know, I would love to have me a little man on my side or whatever, you know. But I be like, God hasn't sent me, not a little man, but like, you know, somebody to kick it with that, even if it's not a relationship. But I don't want that. God know my desire, so He's not sending me just a piece of man. He gonna send me a whole man.
That's right.
So that's why it's like, yeah, I'm chilling, whatever. Like I'll talk to guys here and there, but I'm just like, I don't have the energy right now. I don't know what it is.
I feel like that'll come along.
But I think it's because I've been in relationships most of my life. It's like I love this free time because once you get in that relationship, for me, once I get in that relationship, it's not about me anymore. It's about me and that man. And then we have kids and stuff. And right now, I think I'm on a journey and path to worry about myself.
It's just you on that path right now. And that's fine because, like you saying, you feel like friends gonna come along. That man is too.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. Man got man.
When you least
God got me a
expect
good man coming for sure.
So all submission won't look the same either.
Oh no, it's
marriages.
Yeah, no. It's not.
So whatever you submit to in your relationship is your business, and whatever I submit to, you know what I'm saying, it's different.
It's all about having those conversations. I'm definitely gonna be I'm a communicator, so I'm gonna have the man that I be with. If you ain't a communicator, you ain't for me. So I want God to send me somebody that's just like me. I mean, like I said, the male version of me, my best friend for real. So But yeah. Any more questions you got there?
That's all for me. I feel like these conversations are good to have.
Yeah.
In a relationship.
Yeah.
Or important. For real. A lot of relationships don't have these types of questions at the beginning.
So dating a man that, if you, say for instance, you like equate and believe in God, right? Is that a non-negotiable for you?
At this stage of my life, yes.
So like you couldn't have been with him.
I couldn't have been with him right now if he didn't
believe in God.
Yeah, I couldn't. Especially when I'm just on my journey of starting to. I ain't started to believe. I've been believing, but starting to know him,
build a relationship.
Yeah. I feel like that would kind of hinder me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because of the actions and stuff he would want to do that's not kind of related to God in a way.
But it goes back to our first question though. Like, y'all think you answered it?
What?
Could you be with a man that didn't believe in God?
Yeah, I said no. I mean, yeah, I said no.
But what if it was a situation where you prayed to God and God was like, you got to help this person?
Yeah, and that's different. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's different. So I got to be open to wanting to help this person for him to reveal it to me, right? So yeah, I'm all for helping people. You know what I'm saying? Believe.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's true. So, what's the realest advice you can give?
Realest advice? What?
Why you getting
I ain't even thought about it. That's
why.
It's only like 20 minutes.
Oh, that's
20 minutes.
That's good.
So the realest advice I can really give is...
The realest advice I can really give
I'm goofy is stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know. What was that? Alright, let me go.
Okay, the realest advice I can give is do what works for you. Be with whoever you want to be with. Like, if you feel like you can be with a person that don't believe in God and you can help them, or you feel like you can help them, you go for it. I'm not doing it unless God say, look, this person is in your life and this is what I want you to be doing. But no, honestly, truth be told, like, go, like, what am I trying to say? Your relationship with God, I think I said this on one podcast. Your relationship with God, it's a difference between religion and relationship. Like, we are Christians. We can easily say, we Christians, we go to church. But if you don't have a relationship with God, then they don't mean nothing. Yeah. So the realest advice I can give...
Wait, what?
So the realest advice I can give is do what you want.
Right.
You know? If you feel like you can do it, then do it. I know that was terrible.
The realest advice I can give, Mom, outside we got here, is in order to get, you have to give. Because we're talking about submission and stuff like that.
Okay.
If you support God and lead others, if you make contributions to their lives, you will reap the best rewards. Meaning, like,
we gotta wrap it up now.
Yeah, we do. So, yeah, just give, you know what I'm saying, and receive.
What was that?
Blessings.
Yeah, that's true. That's facts.
Yeah, so check us out. Like, comment, subscribe, rss.com.
Apple Podcast, Spotify, Patreon, all the above.
If you're listening in, appreciate y'all for listening. If you're watching, appreciate y'all for watching.
I'm Nisandrea.
I'm Maya. We out, y'all.